Michael Vandergrift, MCV Realty Group.
Just to help our team grow and help our clients so much better, in this,
Hello, everyone. Michael Vandergrift, MCV Realty, coming to you again on Wednesday with the Wednesday morning market update, the 3Rivers market report for August 24th, 2022. Always clocking the market every Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. just to see where we're at and show a data analysis of what we believe is going on in the market. I know if you watch the news, oh my gosh, there's a crash coming, it's shifting. We're always seeing some shift. And there is a shift. Obviously there's going to be a shift when interest rates rise, but now interest rates are going back down. We're seeing light at the end of the tunnel on inflation. So we think it might be getting more under control and coming back down. But we can't predict the future. We can only tell what's happening right now. Right now, interest rates are somewhere in the 5.5 range, depending on some factors on the borrower, your debt to income, things like that. So different people are going to get different rates. But what we're seeing in the housing market over the last 7 days is current active available homes are down again, which means homes are still moving, and we're evident of that because we're up 37 listings from last 7-day period. So more people listed their homes, and we have less available, showing the strength in buyer demand and that it's still there. There's always, no matter how bad the market gets, or even during the 2008 crash, there was still demand there. It's just whether supply outsources demand. If there's more supply than demand, then you still could have a crash and depreciation of prices due to there just not being enough demand for the supply. What we've had for the last couple years, and even going back to the market's been on fire since 2014, but it really caught fire during COVID. Start of COVID just got crazy. We have demand just far outweighing. We're seeing right now about 8 buyers per listing. It came up to 8.41. So actually buyer demand stronger than it has been in the last couple of weeks. We're still seeing the last 7 days, 214 homes sold. That's only 2 down from the previous 7-day period. 197 pending, 1 up from the previous 7-day period. Still seeing the average median price right in the Fort Wayne area, about $230,000 for a home. Lowest home sold in the last 7 days was $31,500. And without looking at it, it might be a tear down. Typically an investor special in our area is at least going to be $50,000. A move-in ready, good home, probably starting about $120,000. Highest home sold in the last 7 days, about $635,000. Just kind of giving you a range on our area. Average days on market did increase over the past 7 days to 14 from 12. So we saw a slight increase on the average days on market, but not far off from the 12-month average, which is it actually went up to 13 now. So it's, we are seeing a bit of a shift in buyer demand, less than what we have seen in the past, 6 months or so. But I mean, we were seeing where we had, 13, 14 buyers per listing. So buyer demand's still strong enough that we're probably not going to see depreciation in home prices. And we're seeing, for the 3rd week in a row, we're really seeing median and average list and sales price close in on each other. We're not seeing, whereas we look at the 12 months back, we're seeing where homes were selling, for $8,000 to $10,000 over on average sale price over list price. And that looks like that's closing in. And I know we did 3 last week that we got for list price. So it looks like it's cooling down a little bit on that, on the appreciation, but homes are still going to appreciate. How much they appreciate compared to real dollars, that gets a little bit more confusing. And especially with the volatility in the markets that we see with the supply chain issues and inflation, that story's yet to be told. But eventually I believe it's going to calm down, and the market always goes up and down like a roller coaster. So, I always tell people, if you're buying a home, if you're looking at it as a 3 to 5 year investment, it's always a smart decision. And it's the way to wealth creation. I know I posted out some things on redlining. and redlining's bad. And it was showing I actually got some info on the Fort Wayne local market showing some areas that looks like there's still some redlining going on. And we know that stuff happens. And I can tell you, we had to do a Fairhaven training from the National Association of Realtors, sent it out. I did it last year. And it's amazing that, discrimination still does happen. And I can assure you here at MCV Realty that we treat everyone as the human being they are and treat everyone equally. So that's never happened. I know I've had to tell a couple clients last week they were asking about neighborhoods. And I said, well, I really can't, guide you on that. All I can do is give you the crime report and tell you to drive around the neighborhood, because we could be accused of redlining by, telling people, well, that's not a good neighborhood, or trying to guide you to somewhere else. We want to make sure that you get something where you want to be. So once again, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or anything you need help with real estate, feel free to reach out to us. We're never too busy to help out a new client, and look forward to the opportunity to serve you. Grace and peace, everyone. Bye-bye.